You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your latest Bold and the Beautiful prediction edition. And of course, all of this ties into the fate of Eric Forrester. If you thought he actually died on Friday's episode, no, he did not. I saw several people in the comments here who responded, he's dead, it's over. No, it's not. It's far from over. And this coming week, things get really wild with the family at the hospital, with arguments breaking out over the family patriarch. So we've got 3 predictions. One for Thomas and Hope related to Eric, one for Eric, Brooke, and Ridge, and the last for Finn, Liam, and Eric, all based on confirmed upcoming spoilers and recent episode action. And if you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe. Now let's dig into all this. So our first prediction ties into the party episode this past week on Bold and the Beautiful. Eric Forrester had some interesting things to say to Thomas Forrester and Hope Logan. As I suspected, they were at the party together as a couple, which I'm sure irritated the starch out of Brooke Logan. But with Eric's medical issues taking center stage, she couldn't exactly cruise by and poop on the couple's happiness like she usually does. So Eric spent time with Thomas and Hope, and he gave them his blessing. He thinks they have nothing to be ashamed of and should enjoy their feelings for each other and not let the naysayers bother them. So most everyone else has been trying to tear them apart and talk them out of it. Thomas's family is worried that Hope's just using him as a rebound lay and will break his heart, and then he'll spiral dark again. Meanwhile, Deacon and Brooke think Thomas is the worst choice for her and will go nuts and get obsessed with her again. Ridge, for his part, is sticking to middle ground and saying that they're adults, leave them alone. Douglas, however, is a one-kid cheering squad for his parents to get together, and now they have Eric on their side too, and that means a lot. I mentioned in a standalone video that I doubt Eric's going to die. I think it's going to be a Christmas miracle, not a cancer curing miracle, but a misdiagnosis. Here's what he has instead, and we can treat it miracle. Something like that. So even so, I think Eric's words of encouragement are going to be taken to heart by smitten Thomas and Hope, who is falling hard and fast for him. And this near-death experience of his granddad's, I think, might inspire Thomas and Hope to make big changes, like moving in together, getting engaged, talking about making babies and getting married, all that stuff. Who knows? But it is a huge deal that he endorsed them, and I think they are going to pick up speed because of not only that, but because of Eric's health crisis. My second prediction is about Ridge and Brooke making power moves while Eric Forrester is on what seems to be his deathbed next week. Remember, before Ridge found out Eric was dying, all he could talk about was, Dad's time is done. He needs to retire. He needs to go play pickleball and do Donna. He was trying to shove his dad out of Forrester Creations with both hands, and Ridge basically only slowed his roll because he found out Eric was sick and knew that he could just, bide his time for a few months and then take over. Now, though, some new spoilers for the week ahead point to Ridge making huge moves that upsets the rest of the family. Is Ridge already trying to grab the reins before his dad even takes his last breath? It looks like it. On Tuesday, December 12th, B&B spoilers say Ridge is fighting with Steffy and Donna about decisions he's trying to make that, shouldn't be left solely in his hands as far as they're concerned. Is Ridge going to try and take Eric off life support before Finn's got a chance to work his miracle? Because there are several spoilers for the upcoming week saying that Finn offers the family some hope. And other spoilers have a bunch of different family members arguing with Ridge as he tries to do what he thinks should be done. On Wednesday, after the first fight, another spoiler says Ridge allows Donna time with Eric to say goodbye. Why the heck is he the one allowing who gets to see him? That is his father's woman. The most recent love of his life. I mean, it's a huge red flag spoiler about bad behavior from Ridge Moroney. So after Finn tells the family that Eric may survive this ordeal on Thursday, then again, we have Ridge arguing with somebody else. This time it's Bridget and Thorne about their dad, and they are advocating for Ridge, which means that Eric is trying to do something they don't agree with. It sounds to me like he's being impatient and not letting the doctors figure things out. And then on Friday, Eric's health takes a nosedive. That's Friday the 15th. And Bridget and Finn rush to try and save him while Ridge continues to make decisions that sound like they could end Eric's life before the doctors have a chance to work their magic. So I will say there are no mentions of Brooke in the spoilers at all, but I am confident that Brooke is going to be right there at Ridge's side. And there's no way Brooke Logan is going to argue with Ridge and try to stop whatever he's trying to pull. She will be at his side, being his hype woman as usual, making excuses for him, enabling his bad bossy behavior, and always siding with him, even when he's blatantly wrong, as it's going to turn out that he is. All right. Our third and final prediction is about Finn's hard work to save Steffy's granddad and how much harder that's going to make things on Liam Spencer. We've not seen Liam in a hot minute, but trust me, he is not far away. He's sitting around plotting like a Bond villain, ready to shove Finn aside, grab Steffy, and make her his wife again. And Liam doesn't seem to care that Steffy told him no thanks on all of that. Scott Clifton, who plays Liam, said his character is definitely playing the villain, and he is so excited about it. He's been wanting this for a while. As a matter of fact, Scott Clifton is real life friends with Matthew Atkinson, who plays Thomas. He was actually part of Matthew's wedding party when he got married recently. And the two of them talked recently about Thomas and Liam having this whole role reversal thing where Tom is trying to be good while Liam is delving into darkness. So Finn promised Steffy he would look at Eric's case, and she was upset that he didn't make it to the party, but she's going to get over it when she finds out that her husband was busy trying to see if he can save Eric Forrester's life. And it looks like the hard work pays off. On Monday, as the family gathers at the hospital, Finn offers them a glimmer of hope, says official bold spoilers. And then on Wednesday, again, Finn says Eric may survive this. And then on Friday, he's racing to save Eric's life when he crashes. In the end, I don't think Eric's going to die. There are so many red flags pointing to his survival, and you'll see those in the standalone video. If you haven't seen it already, I'm going to drop it at the end for you in the other videos to watch. But even say Eric does die, even if he does, Steffy is still going to be eternally grateful to Finn for the great lengths he went to try and save her beloved granddad. And that's a problem for Liam because it's going to make it harder for him to try and steal her and break up their marriage. The only ammunition Liam has against Finn really is two things. One, he turned his back on Kelly at the beach for a moment, but Liam doesn't even mention that very much anymore. I'm sure he'll bring it up again later, but it's kind of off his radar. The primary bone that Liam keeps picking at is that Sheila Carter is Finn's mother, as if Finn somehow chose her as his mother. Finn can't help who his mom is, and once he goes overboard trying to save Eric Forrester's life and hopefully succeeding, I suspect Steffy is going to shut Liam down hard as Hope did a couple of weeks ago. And that's when we're going to see Liam spiraling and doing his worst. I think a firm and very specific rejection from Steffy will be what finally pushes Liam over the edge into a dark spiral, and I think it's going to be fun. So that's it. Please click subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think about our B&B prediction edition. Agree or disagree? That's fine. Tell me where you think the storyline is going, and come back soon because we're here talking bold and beautiful 7 days a week. Thanks for stopping by. As always, this is your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.